So what I did figured out that I have to do, if I want to do an event, I have to do it a little bit much earlier. And yeah, enjoying the last couple of days of Honkai Impact Part 1, Part 1.5. That being said, we have an event. Play Wild Phoenix Chase. Also, very nice, sweet Flame Chaser event that I might also be able to play. I'm not sure how many, if 6 days is enough to do whole event. I do hope so. Either way, I don't really know what to expect, and the story ended a little bit. I really don't want to see it ended, but as you can see, Fu Hua is in her new form. And yeah, we probably will see a lot of changes during it. Part 1. Oh, Tom! Welcome back. Yes. Actually trying to catch up with the events and a lot of stuff what I'm missing off. So yeah, jump into part 1. And man, I can't believe that this is like last days of Honkai. Part 1.
国年人もっと早くしてくれませんか？
不要心急，小石。清晨阳光正好，值得好好享受。
Patience, Senti. The morning sun is far too blissful, a sign to deprive ourselves of.
确实，你这种年纪应该多晒太阳了，预防骨质疏松。
To be fair, at your age, you should be soaking in as much sun as possible to stave off osteoporosis, whatever it has to be.
多晒太阳对保持健康也有帮助。
It's true. Getting more sunlight can be beneficial for your health.
不对，谁要和你聊这个了？
Wait, why are you talking about? Why are you even talking about this?
难道你不觉得这辆自行车都慢到快要倒下去了吗？
Do you even realize how slow this bicycle is going? It's nearly about to trip over.
你若是害怕摔下去，可以把手再抓紧一些。
If you're afraid of falling, I suggest to hold on tighter.
我才没有害怕摔下去！你是不是故意听不懂我在说什么？
Who said I was afraid? Are you being deliberately obtuse?
照现在这个速度，等我们回到房车，买的大白菜都长出根来了。你能不能？
By this race, by the trade, by the time we get back to the campfire, the cabbage we bought will have spotted roots. Can you... cabbage? Man, they were buying some fruit. Vegetables. Can you eat? Huh?
这是
This is... What the... What?
あなたたち
What? Wait a minute, what? Captain, welcome to White Phoenix Chase. As you can see, we're in the... What did I miss? Why are the creatures even alive? As you can see, we are in the midst of a vacation and have met some interesting events along the way. As well as a little trouble, to avoid causing too much destruction, we decided to use marbles for this time. Let's not dally and get straight into it. Okay, let's go. Tap the switch button on the character, switch character, start, okay.
根本追不上。
That's just great. Now I'm out of breath and they long gone.
这4个轮子的东西，就是比2个轮子跑得快啊！
4 wheels are faster than 2, imagine that.
原来那辆房车还能迸发出这样的极限速度。时之旅者，我承认我之前是开太慢了。
the both of you are like yin and yang. The one is like full of energy and the other one is like mega chill. I didn't realize the camper was capable of such speed. Very well, I admit that I was driving too slowly before.
你真是知错能改啊！我是不是该夸夸你？
Congratulations on finally owning up to your mistakes. Would you like a gold star?
这倒不必。
No thanks, that won't be necessary.
真是个榆木脑袋，快想想办法追上他们呀！
You're really impossible, you know that? Anyway, hurry up and catch up with them.
着急也没办法，自行车的轮胎已经破了，我们不能继续骑着它前进。
I'm afraid that's simply not out of question. This tire is already blown out. We can't continue riding on it.
本来也没指望这东西能追上他们。
I didn't expect this hulk of junk to actually catch up with them anyway.
可恶，那两个胆大包天的家伙，居然趁我们出门买菜时开走了房车。
Where did those two even came from? And they looked badass. Can I see the picture again? Those two have got some nerves. They made off with our camper while we were out buying groceries.
老古董，都怪你骑得太慢。如果能够快点回去，就不会发生这样的事情了。
It's all because you were biking at a snail's pace. If we would have gotten back faster, none of this would happen.
可是，因为你说想要吃春风院的凉糕，我们才不得不绕了远路。
But you are the one who wanted some cold cakes from the Reese garden. That's why we had to take that detour.
我就是那么一说。
I was only kidding around.
但你已经说了好几天。
You had been talking about them for days.
哎呀，算了，别解释了，我原谅你了。还是快想想我们现在该怎么办吧。
Alright, forget it. There's no point. There's no use pointing fingers. The important thing is that I forgive you. Let's just think about what we have to do now.
你说的没错。但自行车已经坏了，只能想办法找新的交通工具。
You're right, but the bike is totaled. We will have to find other means of transportation.
这里不是天命的服务区，周围也没有认识的人，我们该去哪里找呢？
This isn't a Schicksal's rest spot. And we don't know anyone in the vicinity. Where can we find help? Fu Hua looked at the cars speeding by on the road. The city was gratefully recovering from the great eruption. It was gradually recovering.
试试看，能不能搭上顺风车吧。
Let's see if we can hitch a ride. It looks like we got some.
福华女士，
Miss Fu Hua? Oh my god, I need an album of expression of both of them, Senti and Fu Hua. Look! Good. One of the truck came at the screeching halt and pulled over by the side of the road.
是天命的货运车，驾驶座里坐的是
A Schicksal truck? I wonder who is driving it.
师傅。你好。
Yes?
太好了！虽然你现在的打扮十分喜庆，但好在我没有认错，真是巧呢，居然能在这里遇上。
Good thing I still recognize you despite your rather festival appearance. Fancy meeting you here.
你认识他？
Do you know this guy?
我
I
糟糕，完全没有印象。
don't have a clue who he is. Not even a little bit.
我们之前在天命基地见过的呀，我还帮你开了门。
Oh, of course. I do remember every dude who opens the door, I guess. We met at Shiksa HQ before. I opened the door for you. Rings any bell?
老古董，你不会不记得人家了吧？
You forgot all about this guy, didn't you?
你是不是那位德丽莎经常夸奖的优秀员工？
Are you the employer that Teresa always spoke so highly of?
是我吗？原来主教大人这么器重我。
Ooh, I had no idea the overseer thought so highly of me.
你们到底认不认识啊？
Do you know each other or not?
对不起，
我是罗威啊
我想不起来了。
Lure away? Lure away? I'm terribly sorry, but I can't quite remember. I'm Lure away! This way is a little bit sus at the end, but
谢谢你愿意让我们搭
who
车。
knows?
抱歉，我实在是想不起来我们什么时候在天命见过。
Thanks for the ride. I'm so sorry, but I can't say I remember much about our meeting at Chicksal.
哎，这老古董就这样，年纪大了记性不好，你谅解下啊。
Don't worry, this happens all of time with this old-timer. Memory naturally fades with age, so don't take it personally, buddy. What a play of words. Like, she is actually really old, and she does sacrifice her memories from time to times. But that's very mean play of words.
没关系，没关系，毕竟我们的工作鲜有交集，而且能帮上英雄的忙是我的荣幸。
It's alright. After all, it's not like our paths have crossed all that often. And it's an honor for me to be able to help for a hero.
算不上什么英雄，我们只是做了自己该做的事情。对于那场胜利，你们的努力也同样重要。
I wouldn't call myself a hero, but just did what we have to do. You play just a vital role.
您过谦了，比起你们，我们只是做了一些微不足道的工作。
You are far too modest. Compared to you, guys like me are insignificant.
客套话就免了吧。
Oh, come. You hold the door for old lady. Alright, enough for the formalities.
罗师傅，你是干什么工作的？
What kind of work do you do, Luo Wei?
如你所见，我现在正在为天命运货。这片城市正在重建中，需要大量的物资。如果没有后备箱那些货物，重建工作就进行不下去。
I'm currently delivering supplies for Chisar. This city is undergoing reconstruction, and that requires a large amount of them. Without the goods I have got in the truck, construction would come to a halt.
的确，虽然崩坏造成的灾害已经几乎消弭，但灾后重建的工作需要大量的人力物力。想要重建繁荣且有秩序的城市，并非能够一蹴而就的事业。
Indeed, the destruction caused by Honkai has subsided, but the following reconstruction requires a significant amount of manpower and resources. Building a prosperous and orderly city cannot be done overnight. Prosperous.
终结大崩坏只是一个开始，接下来的工作仍然需要大家一起努力。
Eradicating the Great Eruption was just the beginning. The work that follows still requires all of us to pitch in.
是啊，即使大崩坏结束了，工作也一点都没有减少。算上今天，我已经连续加班1个月了。你想，这趟是我运送的第170份物资了。
Yeah, even though the Great Eruption has ended, the workload hasn't decreased at all. I have been working overtime for a whole month now. This is the 170th batch of supply I'm transporting. Batch.
哦哟，那你还真是喜欢上班呢。
That sounds like you're a real workaholic.
当然不是我喜欢上班，一切都是天命所需。
It's not like I have much say in the matter. This is all under Schicksal's order.
天命最近的人力应该还算充裕，你可以申请休假。
Shiksa has enough manpower at this point. You can apply for a short leave.
别提了，说到这个我就伤心。
Don't mention that. The mere thoughts of it depressed me.
唉，本来我已经完成了今年应有的工时，准备开始休年假。
I logged in more than enough hours for the year, and was ready to enjoy my annual leave.
但不知道怎么的，本该来交接工作的人却一直没有回复消息，所以我也只能先等在这里继续加班。
But then, for some reason, the person who was supposed to take over for me didn't respond. So I have got no choice but to stick it out here. The person who was supposed to take over.
那就直接跳。
Why don't you just leave?
说不定是交接过程中出了什么差错。
The handover process might have gone wrong somewhere.
算了，反正放假也没什么事情做，不如留在这里，至少还能找人聊聊天，顺便赚点加班费。
Why don't you just... Are we the person who he was waiting for? Oh? Never mind. It's not like there is anything to do during the holiday anyway. Better to stay here. Chat with people and to stay here and chat with people and earn some extra scratch while I'm at it.
明明可以休息却不休，我看呐，你就是个工作狂。
So you have the option of resting and you are not taking it? Sounds like you are... Yet? In the workaholic... What? Died in the wall. Workaholic to me. Oh, died in the wall. I understand it now. Like, from top to bottom, workaholic.
也许你说的对，先别说我了，你们呢？为什么在路边愁容满面？
Well, maybe you're right, but enough about me. What about you? What are you doing out there?
别提了，我们原本在旅游，可是
Don't get me started. We originally were here on a trip, but
就在刚才，我们的车被偷了。
our car was stolen by a few months ago and by some creature that really looks like
哈？
both of you. Huh?
事情就是这样。
That's the whole story. Okay.
被两只大胖鸟偷走了房车？
So your camp was stolen by two big fat birds. Judging from Starrail would say it's a phoenix, but yeah.
很不可思议吧？但现实就是那样魔幻。
Hard to believe, isn't it? But that's a sad and surreal reality.
根据房车定位器上显示的位置，他们向着跨海大桥的方向去了。
According to a tracker we put on the camper, they are hid in the direction on the sea crossing bridge.
我看看，哦，那个方向通往的是天命冈原处建立起的学园城。如果你们想追上他们，可以去渡口乘坐客轮，那样会快不少。
Let me see. I'm willing to bet they are heading towards Academy City, which was recently established by Trixer. If you want to catch up with them, you can go to the ferry terminal and take a passenger ship. It will be much faster that way.
看定位，他们已经跑远了，也不急着一时半刻。现在的问题是，我们要怎么去渡口？
They already put a good amount of distance between us and them, so there's no point in trying to catch up straight away. The main issue now is how we get to the ferry terminal.
我可以送你们去。
I can take you there.
可是，你不是还有工作？
But don't you have to work to do? Probably she already did all the work for today, and she just...
没关系，正好顺路。
Yeah. It's fine. I head in that direction anyway.
总算是碰上一件走运的事儿。
Finally, a lucky break.
不过，总觉得今天路上好堵啊。
Just to let you know though, It looks like the road is pretty congested today. The long line of vehicles in front had not moved for about 10 minutes. Meanwhile, the car behind honked their horns impatiently, urging the gridlock to move.
前面到底什么情况？咱们还要赶路呢。
What's all this about? We have got to get a move on. Herrscher of Sentience rolled down the car window and leaned out to check the situation ahead.
小石，快回来！探头出窗是危险行为。
You really shouldn't do that. It's dangerous.
你也不看看我是……等等，
Hold a minute.
老古董，好像出事了。
Oh boy, this looks bad.
怎么了？
What is it?
前面不是堵车了，而是出现了崩坏兽。
There's no traffic jam ahead. There are Honkai beasts.
那群家伙又出现了吗？他们难道在有意避开治安队的视线？
Then those monsters again. It's like they know how to stay out of sight of the security teams.
没办法，只好让我们也加会班了。老古董，走。
Well, looks like we're about to log in some overtime of our own. What do you say, old timer? Shall we get to work?
罗威师傅，我们去解决那些崩坏兽。你就在此处，不要走动。
Lu, you stay here and don't move. We're going to deal with those Honkai beasts.
那就拜托你们了。
Thank you for your help.
我们上。
Here we go. Okay. Piece of cake. With one hand, Herrscher of Sentience proudly juggled a few bullets that she found by the roadside. Bullets. Using only this, she managed to eliminate all the Honkai beasts. That was fantastic. I have heard of you two before, but seeing you work your magic in person is a whole another thing. It was nothing. The car ahead are back in motions, so we should be able to get a move on soon. Get ready to start the car. Get ready to start the car. Thank you again, both of you. Let me check the navigator. Okay, this way. Flutter? Boom. Didn't you say this was where we should go? What's going on? This place should have been completed by now. Maybe I have been working too much and my math's starting to fail me. Well, we will have to turn back and find another road. That will take a lot of time, and all of the other roads haven't been fully repaired yet. Plus, my truck's running low on fuel. Wow. I guess. Engineer leader. Look! Been a hot minute since I saw you route these parts. Are you here making another delivery? Middle-aged man wearing a safety helmet approaches from the construction site. His work uniform had a label that reads Construction Team Captain. I'm sure, Captain. Sure I am, Captain. Still got a few truckfuls of goods that need delivering. I originally planned to pass through here because I didn't know the road was under construction. This? Yeah, it happened all of a sudden. So what can I say? Nothing much we can do about it. What exactly happened here? I'm sorry, but who you are? Not ordinary looking person. Probably important. Sorry. I forgot to introduce them. Those two are... We are the Schicksal's employer, mean to keep the peace. Should you encounter any trouble, please notify us. So you're lost colleagues. About time you showed up. I'm the captain of the construction crew, and as a matter of fact, we have run into some trouble those past couple of days. The construction team's captain gestured towards the construction site, and a few young people wearing construction uniform hurried over. They were fresh scars on their faces. Those fellas were injured all because of those damn Honkai beasts harassing us. We had our fate shared of that just a few moments ago. Okay, so Honkai beasts that are already that passive that they not just, you know, like, not really killing people, they just scratching them a little bit. This is how harmless they got, or what? Recently, we have been helping with reconstruction efforts in the city. According to the original schedule, this road should have been completed yesterday, but we have practically been under siege by those stupid Honkai beasts lately, and their attacks have been quite erratic as well. We should have reported this to Chixai sooner and asked them to send reinforcements to protect you. We have already done this several times, in fact. Aren't you the reinforcements? I guess. That's correct. We are here on order. Now tell me, what exactly has been erratic about those Honkai beasts' attack? Well, it's just that previously their attacks were not very organized. They usually appeared in the city center, were easily detected and didn't cause much damage. But recently it's like they are somehow becoming smarter. They often ambush us on the road where we transport construction material, and end up damaging our shipments during the ensuing chaos. Although none of their actions have caused any real lasting impact, they have been a major nuisance for us and have heavily delayed our progress. I have experienced several similar incidents myself. The higher ups sent security teams to deal with the issues, but as soon as one batch was dealt with, another batch would crop up. It's gotten to the point where even the security team seems overwhelmed. Interesting. The stragglers are resorting to diversionary tactics. It's as if they have realized that hindering the reconstruction effort is more effective than the direct offensive. Or alternatively, they are merely operating on instincts, taking advantage of weak points as they seem them and staying out of harm's way. It's me. You see, this road was about to be completed, and we only need a little bit more materials. But the constant attack have put us on hiatus. It's enough to give you a headache. So I need your help. Is it too much trouble? Could you go to the nearby warehouse and bring the construction material we need? And while you're at it, please clear out the Honkai beast here. Once we have those materials, it won't take us long to wrap things up here, and Lu can go on his merry way along with his delivery. And we could continue our journey as well. Understood, Captain? Tell me the location of the warehouse. After crossing the street, go straight until you pass through the only alley, and you will find it. No. Yeah. Just as the captain said, the city is infested with Honkai beasts. They haven't gathered info any formidable grounds, but they could still pose a threat to civilians. You just can't let sleeping dogs lie, can you? Can't let sleeping dogs lie. We should leave this kind of things to Chickside. In case you forgot, we're supposed to be chasing after Jingway and Dark Jingway. Yep. Consider this. The reason Luo Wei needs to work overtime is that his hands-in hasn't responded. Stand-in hasn't responded. And as the construction team captain made absolutely obvious, no one has come to help. Someone seriously bungled the handover process. I'm sure Chicksal will soon send new enforcer to step in and take over, but we cannot ignore the damage caused by Honkai beasts leading up to that. Also, assisting the construction team to complete the road faster will help us reach the port faster, which will be to our benefit. I knew you would say that, but could you at least give us a more grandiose title? Chicksa's employer means to keep the peace? It's so basic. Luo Wei was trying to say the great heroes who put an end to the Honkai. We don't want to go around attracting unwanted attention. You wouldn't want too many hang-ons on during the rest of our journey, wouldn't you? Fine. You got a point. What warehouse is... That warehouse is right ahead. Let's hurry up and bring those materials back, so those guys can get this road into shape pronto. Here we are. Those cargo crates with the Chicksa's emblem should be the materials the construction team mentioned, but she lifted the lid that partially covered the crates. Aside from a few emptied smaller crates, there was nothing else inside. They are empty. That's strange. The captain said they are here. Could it be? Fu Hua took a step towards and examined the empty crates. Could someone have stolen them? I don't see any dust, so it must have been taken recently. Heave ho, heave ho. Outside the warehouse door, a young boy secured by furtively, while carrying a box, completely ignoring the process. Huh? Was that a child? You bet it was, and that little punk has a Chicksal crate in his hand. In broad daylight, no less. But, you know the worst of it? He's completely ignoring me. Time to teach this arrogant little brass who he is messing with. Hold on. Picking up fight with children. Heave ho, heave ho. I gonna book it out of this joint. Hey punk. Huh? Who are you? Stop ignoring. Stop right there. Sorry, no can do. Smell ya later. Never heard that smell ya later, but okay. Why you little... Don't you run away from me? No, don't chase him. There are Honkai beasts looking here. Herrscher of Sentience, who was too engrossed in chasing the fleeing child, did not hear Fu Hua's warning. A hidden figure lurking in the corner of the warehouse slowly revealed itself and slightly approaches Fu Hua. Silently approaches Fu Hua. who was not alone. I just hope they did get very far. Oh. Stop running! Stop chasing me! Those goes the last one. Various noises echoes in a narrow alley, and finally, Herrscher and the child both began to slow down, simultaneously running out of gas. Stop running, you little puke! You're the one who's chasing me, you weirdo! I wouldn't have to chase you if you have stopped running. I wouldn't have to run if you didn't chase me. Oh my god, they are like two children. So why didn't you stop? Why didn't you stop? You little... There are not many people in this world who can render Herrscher of Sentience speechless. Haha, very funny. No, help me to catch this little thief already. I'm not a thief. Then how do you explain that crate in your hand? He's a volunteer. Huh? Fu Hua pointed to the boy's chest, where a badge proudly reads, Ciora Volunteer Corps. Lyle? It's Lyle? Kalodi? Ain't no way. That's right, I am Lyle Kalodi, a proud volunteer of the Ciora Volunteer Corps. I just arrived here today to assist with the construction. Ciora. Ciora? If that's true, why did you run the moment you saw me? Have you seen that mark of yours? Anyone would run if they saw you coming at them. I heard that human traffickers love clever kids like me the most. Why I alter... Forget it. Just explain why you took those materials. I presume you are the one who moved all the goods inside. Yeah, but we wanted to transfer them to a safer place. Why is that? Early this morning, we came to the city to see if there was anything we could help with. When we passed by this warehouse, we saw Honkai beasts. We thought those creatures were trying to sneak into the warehouse to destroy the materials here. Our teachers found them off and instructed us to quickly move everything to a safer location. They entrusted me with all important missions of moving the last crate, which, if I may say so myself, I accomplished perfectly. As Lyle spoke, he proudly pounded his chest. You guys have got guts. Daring to snag things from under the Honkai beast's nose. You shouldn't underestimate us. Our teachers are incredible. We have never seen any stronger than them. Who is their teacher? Might be. Not Branya. Someone else. I'm not sure about that. What are you saying? What? Are you saying you're stronger than them? Maybe a little? Please, I don't buy it for a second. Nobody could even hope of beating our teachers. You sure are building them up a whole lot. No, wait, we are in Ciora's house. I already know the teachers. It's Rosario and Lila, isn't it? No way. Trust me. Because like he is referring to two of them. I would love to be more objective, but I just don't have a clear idea of your skill level. You haven't seen our teacher either. How could anyone determine who would beat who? Alright then, let me demonstrate my skills to enlighten you. Great, then come with me. If you want to know how mighty I truly am, just ask me to show you a couple of moves. Why did you bring up to this? Why did you bring us to this dilapidated old district? Dilapidated old district. Keep your voice down. Look over there. What? Lyle pointed to a huge figure looking under the ramshackle building, which was hard to make out due to its being covered in dust. A Honkai beast of this level in the middle of the city. Unbelievable. I have been observing it for quite some time. It looks really scary, and even our teacher might not be able to defeat it. Teachers. That's Lily and Rosaria. Give me a break. Once I trade this thing to shred, will you be willing to admit that I'm more powerful than your teachers? I bet I will. You bet I will. If you can defeat a monster like that, then you are way beyond that my teachers are capable of. No doubt about it. I know it notices us. No worries. I will just leave it in your capable hands. Leo just cuts off to the side and quietly hit a nearby trash can. Hit, like, but behind. Good luck, lady. Show me what you have got. Sit back and learn, kid. Do we have the brick? This weapon? Oh, we do have a brick. I have no idea when to press the brick, but never mind. Do I have the bonks? I have the bonks. Oh. Know who is the boss. It was not necessary. He's already dead. Be careful, it's changing up. This is charging up. This is the Sonic roll. It's escape road. Where do you think you're going? Don't go after it. I have already reported the situation to Jigsaw, and they will send a support team here soon. It won't get far. We have more important matters to attend to. How pathetic. Just a sign of me made it turn tail and run. How about that kid? See how incredible I am? How about that kid? You see how incredible I am? I saw it. You're amazing. They crawled out of the trash can and walked briskly towards the place where the Honkai beast has been nesting. Around the area, crates were scattered everywhere. Are those crates also goods from the warehouse? Hey, I see nothing get past your eagle eyes. When we were counting the goods, we found that some were missing. So I started wondering if the Honkai beast would have stolen them, and there they are. So you deliberately carried that crate of goods in front of us and took off with the express idea of us giving chase? Oh, it was Fu Hua's voice. Oh, once again, you got me. Lyle. You played us like a fiddle this entire time. Ah, come off it. I just want to ask for your help. How could I ever hope of going toe-to-toe with that big guy? Luckily, I ran into you two, so I thought of a way to help myself out. You knew who we are. I heard you call her Herrscher of Sentience earlier. So I connected it with the stories our teacher told us. Guess I was on the mark. You are the heroes who saved the world. Fu Hua and the great Herrscher of Sentience. The great Herrscher of Sentience. That will Senti will like it. Ah, you are a real smooth talker. That's for sure. You are also quite perceptive. I will give you that much. Ah, thanks for the compliment. By the way, my perspicacity is what I'm second most proud of it. For your information, the first thing is my flawless appearance. Why everywhere they use normal speech and all of a sudden they use this F-I-Y-I? Nobody asked you. Since your teachers were apparently able to regale you with tales of the great Herrscher of Sentience, your teachers must not be strangers to us. You are from Ciora's house, right? I bet it's Rosaria and Lilia. Wow, you're like a detective who can see through everything. It makes me feel like I am see-through. I presume the next step is you introducing us to your teachers. That's right, there's no way I could carry out the stuff on my own. You need the supplies just as much as I do, don't you? You might be heading in the same direction. Then go. The construction team is still waiting for their materials. On the other side, the event don't let us play with Rosaria and Lilia, so maybe it's not Rosaria and Lilia. For Ciora's home, it was just another busy day.
罗威先生，给。
Oh, Zealous. Wait, are they the teachers? Ah. And this handles looks a little bit scary. Here you go, Lua.
谢谢，放到这里就行，真是辛苦你们了。
Thanks. Just drop it here. I really appreciate your help.
不用谢，本来就是瞧着天气好，带他们出来进行社会实践。你看，孩子们都很开心。
No need to thank us. We figured since the weather was so nice that we would take the children out for a small field trip. As you can see, they're having the time of their lives.
唉，小孩子嘛，不上课对于他们来说就是最开心的事情了，就和他们的学友老师一样。
They're both now called silly, also here. Well, they are children after all. As long as they don't have to go to a class, they will be over the mood, much like their eternal teachers.
让他们多干点活儿，累才知道有学上的好。
Mineral. If you put them to work and they had to go to bed tired and sore, they would change their tune about the virtues of educations. I can tell you that much.
虽然这么说，希儿你还是从孩子们手中抢过了最重的那一箱材料呢。
You say that, but you still took the heaviest box of materials from them.
那是因为万一小鬼们搬重物受伤了，最后还不是得我们受罪？
Well, that's because if one of those little idiots hurt themselves, that would make extra work for us.
希儿老师虽然嘴上经常吓唬我们，但心里其实很关心我们的身心健康呢。
Everyone. Miss Zale puts a mean front, but deeply down, she really cares about our physical and mental well-being.
是，你还是少说两句吧，不然今晚不许吃小蛋糕。
Yeah, that's enough. You shut your trap or you don't get any sweets tonight.
我不说了。
My lips are sealed.
话说回来，那个臭小子到底跑哪儿去了？一眨眼的功夫就消失不见了，真不让人省心。
By the way, where did Lyle go? I let him out of my sight for a second, and he's gone. It's really unsettling.
应该不会出什么问题。罗维先生不是说浮华已经找到他了吗？
I doubt he's in any real trouble. Luo said that Fu Hua has already found him, didn't he?
浮华在这里的话，那个家伙一定也……
If Fu Hua is around, then that must mean...
夏姐姐，夏姐姐
Miss Celie! Miss Celie!
瞧，他们回来了。
Is he? They are back.
希儿姐姐，我们回来了，而且圆满完成了任务。
Miss Celie, we are back and we successfully completed the mission. Lale quickly sat down the crate he was carrying and hopped over to Celie.
自己偷偷脱离队伍，你看起来倒还挺骄傲。
They do look great. Make a note for a picture. What are you so proud of yourself for? You snuck off from the rest of the group.
我这不也是担心那些丢失的物资吗？下次一定不敢了，下次一定。
I was just worrying about all the supplies that had gone missing. I won't do it again. Cross my heart.
对了，空姐呢？
By the way, where is Ciora? Wait, Ciora?
他还没有回来，毕竟机会难得，想要多待一会儿吧。
She hasn't come back yet. After all, opportunities like this are rare. So she wants to stay a little longer.
果然，莱尔口中的老师就是你们。希儿，好久不见。
Didn't expect them to be teachers. So you are indeed a teacher that Lyle mentioned. It's been a while, Celie.
浮华，好久不见。我们正带着西奥拉之家的孩子们组成志愿团来参加社会实践。
That it has, Fu Hua. We formed a volunteer group with the children from Ciora's house to do some volunteer work.
莱尔告诉我们了。
Yeah, Lyle told us about it.
希儿姐姐，浮华姐姐不仅找到了我，还帮我找回了遗失的货物。
Miss Celie, not only did Fu Hua find me, but she also helped me find the lost goods. You mean...
对了，还有这位你们提到过的伟大的石之律者女士，是她打倒了大怪物。
Oh yeah, and there's also the great Herrscher of Sentience that you mentioned before. He's the one who took down the big monster. Okay, I should have known. It's probably Celie because the great Herrscher of Sentience I remember from Salt Snow City. But actually she also calls herself always the great, but do remember the picture where all the souls are around and she's like the great Herrscher of Sentience. Long life, the Herrscher of Sentience. Oh yeah, mentioned before, she's the one who took the big monster down.
是总喜欢自诩为伟大的石之律者女士的可疑人员才对。
Sure, the only person who would be calling her the great Herrscher of Sentience is herself.
哟，这不是希儿吗？新衣服不错呀，越来越有人样了。
I barely recognize you, Celia. Hey, you're looking good in those new dots, among almost looking like an actual human.
啊，你什么意思啊？
What the heck did you say?
哎呦，多日不见，你态度能不能好点儿？怎么说，我们也算得上是同生共死的交情。
Come on, it's been so long since enough since we last saw each other. Why can't you be nice to me? After all, we have experienced life and death together. Yeah.
希儿，
Celia.
看在你找回了小滑头的份上，今天就让你尝点口舌之快。
Fine.
把剩下的货物都给我，
收拾收拾就可以吃午饭了。
Thanks, you helped me find this little troublemaker. I will let you have your moment. Give me the rest of the goods, tidy up, and we can have lunch.
说起来，我们也该准备吃饭了。从早上开始就一直在追车，连饭也没时间做。
Speaking of which, we should prepare lunch ourselves. We have been chasing the campus since morning and haven't had time to make ourselves a proper meal.
你买的那几根大白菜还在工作狂车上，但我们要去哪儿找厨房呢？
The cabbages you brought are still on Lua's vehicle. But where can we find the kitchen?
那个，希尔和我准备了午餐，我们可以大家一起吃呀。
Celia and I already prepared lunch, so we can all eat together.
既然希尔都这么说了，那我也不好推脱。我
Well,
们走吧。
if you insist, who am I to refuse? Let's join them, old-timer.
你还真是不把自己当外人。
When did you become one of us? Yeah. I hope I will manage it. Goodbye, Fu Hua. Goodbye, Herrscher of Sentience. Be safe. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for all your help. Do come back whatever you can. Don't miss me too much. Please, as if anybody gonna miss you. Anybody gonna miss you. With the materials in hand, the construction team repaired the road shortly after lunch. After saying goodbye to everyone, they continue on their journey. They were certainly an enthusiastic bunch. Yeah, it was almost more that I could take. Herrscher of Sentience squeezed out a space for herself among the pile of goods in the back of the truck and rested on the back of the front seat. The construction team here was formed by some returning residents in collaboration with Schicksal after the city was destroyed by the Honkai. Many of them had received help from Valkyries during the Honkai, so they viewed them highly and even thought positively of us, originally Schicksal employer. Yeah. Things are improving. Fu Hua looked out of the window. The construction team has packed up and was all ready to move on the next construction site. Zele and the children set off toward the newly built library, where they were due to help organize the books in the afternoon. The noise of drill and excavators rang out in the distance, but the shouts of workers were clearer. Roads and skyscrapers were being built in quick succession. She could only imagine what this place would look like in a few months' time. With everyone pitching in, this place was bound to become a prosperous city once again. Everything was moving in a positive direction. After bursting our bags for all these years, it's high time we get a little respite to enjoy ourselves. What about the camper? Is there any way you can drive a bit faster, Lua? You have wasted enough time already on this tour. Jingway and Dark Jingway are probably long gone by now. Cruising just a little further and I will be able to upload my cargo. Once we do that, I will take you straight to the ferry. Strange, where is the marker on the locator? Fu Hua looked down and fumbled with the locator. As she zoomed in on the map, Herrscher of Sentience leaned over. Oh, the cursor hasn't moved a bit from when I last checked. I don't think it has moved in the past several hours. Could it have been damaged during the last battle? Fu Hua gingerly jiggled the locator. You're an income, Bob. Oop. Don't you know the first thing about fixing machines? Shaking it won't do anything. Hey, you don't know. It actually helps. And a little bit like, you know, like a bit slapping it also helps. You're gonna give it a back, right? Okay, I see you. You're the more professional one. The Herrscher of Sentience snagged the locator and demonstratively gave it a solid smack. Looked more scarier than I thought. The cursor flickered a few times before jumping to another location. See? All better. When it comes to fixing things, let the professional handle it. There is nothing else that a great Herrscher of Sentience can't do. I'm surprised you could do it. Anyway, it looks like they are almost at the Academy City. No, this is how driving should be done. Much better and faster than old timer over here. We need to get to the ferry quickly if we want to intercept them in Academia City. Good things. It won't take much longer. We will be there soon. After a relatively smooth stretch of road, Luowei pulled the truck into a construction site. This is where I load the cargo. I didn't expect quite as many detours as there were on the strip, but thanks to the two of you, I was able to complete my job assignment. Don't mention it. Consider it our way of thanking you for giving us a ride. Yeah, enough with the formalities. And let's get onto the task at hand. We're in a rush to get to the ferry terminal. Understood. Understood. I will go find the person I'm supposed to leave the stuff with. Luowei popped open the truck and waved to a young man with pink hair who was standing nearby. The man walked over with purposeful rider. I have got your shipment, Mr.Cute. Shipment here, Mr.Cute. There are a total of 24 boxes. You can double check them if you want. Mr.Cute, I don't really know how. That's alright. I'm just signed for. I will just sign for them. Much appreciated. No worries. After all, we are all going our parts to rejuvenate our city. A man with pink hair and calls Mr.Cute. What are we? All of us just want to see everyone live a better life. Say that. Cute looks past Luowei and towards Fu Hua. Is Fu Hua? Do we know each other? Another who hold the door for old lady? I have seen on the poster at Schicksal. My daughter is obsessed with Valkyries. What a pleasant surprise to see you here. Your daughter is obsessed with Valkyries? I know one is obsessed with Valkyries. Too obsessed with Valkyries. You have a daughter, you look so young. Ah, this is... What? You don't recognize me? Ah, this is Herrscher of Sentience, This is Herrscher of Sentience, my partner. I see you. Well, my wife and I met and fell in love in college. After graduating, we got married and started working together. She's currently assigning in the reconstruction on the other side of the city. Mr.Cute and his wife are civil engineers who graduated from the same prestigious university. They are now assigned assisting in Schicksal's reconstruction efforts as external technicians. They have taught many workers who joined the projects midway how to operate machinery and take measurements, which has been a real boon for our progress. Thank you for all your help. The more great minds we have for this project, the better. I'm just doing my part. However, could you perhaps give me an autograph for my daughter? Of course. Not Susheng, isn't it? Fu Hua looked at the pen and paper, but suddenly thought of something and looked towards the Herrscher of Sentience beside her. How about you signed as well? I'm sure Mr.Cute's daughter is a fan of yours. She will be over the moon when she gets this as a gift. You really think so? I'm positive. Mr.Cute mentioned something to that effect before, but he didn't recognize you in person. Alright, no problem. I never refused a request from a young fan. Herrscher of Sentience picked up the pen and wrote her full name with a flourish, after which Fu Hua signed her name. Thank you, boss. My daughter is going to be inside besides herself. You're welcome. Alright, now that everything is taken care of, we can go to the ferry now. Just a moment. I need to have a word with Mr.Cute. Luwei took out several posters from his backpack and handed them to Cute. So Mr.Cute is actually the father of Timito, because of the name. I mentioned last time, but I will say it again. If any of your close classmates who graduated are looking for a job or thinking of a career change, they can consider joining Jigsaw. It's got a great salary, tons of benefits, and no overtime. Do you expect him to actually buy that line? I'm an outlier. You shouldn't use me as standards of measurements. Anyway, Schicksal is a fine place to work. You can show them those posters. From preschool to nursing homes, we have it all. I'm sure there's something suitable for everyone. Alright. And don't forget to use my referral code. Yeah. Let's go wait in the car. After unloading the goods, Luwei drove Fu Hua and Herrscher of Sentience to the ferry terminal. After a brief farewell, the two went through a long queue and finally arrived at the ferry ticket office. However, I only just realizing pink hair, and Timito has also pink hair. However, hello and welcome to the self-service ticket system. How may I help you? Give me 2 tickets to the Academia City. Certainly. Please scan the code for payment. Scan the code? What does it mean? You have got to use the camera on your phone to scan the square-shaped picture on the screen. Let me try. Forget it. That potato that you call a phone doesn't have a camera. Then why don't you try? Ah, mein phone ran out of juice. Ah, why did we wait in line for so long just to deal with that ticket machine? I told you to use your phone less. It's not good for your eyesight. I don't think that being that created by a feather has certain problems from eyesight, but I guess. Hey, are you buying tickets or not? Yeah, hurry up. Shut up and give us this minute. Hey, you better watch your mouth. I'm gonna film you and upload it. Okay, that's some relatable stuff. Sorry, she didn't mean it. She didn't mean it. Forget it. Let's go to the ticketing counter. Are you kidding me? By the time we get there, the sun will be setting. Let me see if my phone still has some juice left. Ciora, do you need help, miss? A girl holding a phone with a raven pattern appeared next to Fu Hua. Before the two could respond, they had already scanned the QR code on the screen. Oh, who are you? I'm Ciora. I am a member of the Ciora volunteer corps that you met before. Ah yes, I believe Ciora mentioned you before. Yeah, I told her that I will be back later. 2 tickets for Academia City Ferry. Printing tickets now. Here you are. Ciora? Here you are. Thank you. How much are they? I can pay you in cash. Don't worry. Our teacher said this is your reward for helping complete the mission and taking care of Lyle. What? I mean, sure we did find Lyle, but we didn't help really complete any mission. I'm not talking about Miss Celia, but the teacher of Rost. She's working under Schicksal now, and was assigned here temporarily on a peacekeeping mission. So her coming here was a matter of urgent, I take it. Yes, I heard that the security officer who was supposed to come here was nowhere to be seen, and since she happened to be nearby, she was sent in their stead. You happened to eliminate quite a few Honkai beasts on your way here, so she sent me here to thank you. There really was an organization mix-up. At least it seems they are doing their best to make it up for it. However, Fu Hua looked out of the window, noticing the faint ice crystals twinkling in the grass pane. Although the temperature has dropped somewhat, it was far from frosting. You see that too? Something been following us. One can only assume for revenge. It's possible. Please thank you, teacher, for us, Ciora. You should head back now, for we have other matters at hand. Understood. Be careful out there. Thank you. We will. Fu Hua and Herrscher of Sentience left the ticket office and found a secluded corner where the stalker in question has obviously been waiting for a long time. Not you again. Frozen Tusk? Oh, the Sonic-like beasts that rolled away. After all the havoc you causes, that's all you have got to say? Looks like it's not alone. That's fine by me. Now we can crush them all in one I'll swoop. Despite your fragility, I do admire your boldness. It must have followed us once we parted with Sailor and the others. It doesn't matter, we will be able to dispose of it soon enough. However, you there in the corner, how long are you planning on looking in the shadows? Wait, we already did? And there's like 2 lookers? Oh, brave. That's the downside. In the corner, a figure slowly emerged, their entire silhouette resembling an elongated shadow. Raven. Call me Natasha. No, it's not time for that name. Thank you for buying the tickets for us. Ciora had already thanked me of your behalf. And as she mentioned, it's your reward for helping me. I tackled my target all the way here for nothing. I wasn't prepared for you to beat me to it again. First come, first serves. If you want to blame someone, blame yourself for being too much of a slowpoke. I merely did not what I cause a commotion. Compared to your grandiose display, I prefer to wait for the right moment and make one little blow. After all, the last thing the city needs is additional destruction caused by Honkai beasts or us. That's true. Fortunately, you didn't cause too much collateral damage. And Rita, is she okay? Did you plan this? Why would you ask about her of all people? She's doing just fine. She keeps working me to the bone day in and day out, while she enjoys laughing about. Not that I'm in any position to say anything, considering that I'm living under the roof. I'm living under her roof. That sounds bad. I'm not gonna put up with that if I were you. Forget it. I don't have the energy to deal with it right now. Anyways, leave this to me, and I promise there won't be any Honkai beasts disturbing the civilians. There's your ferry. The island you are heading to is quite popular, so it fits up quick. You better hurry up and get on the board. Alright, thank you for your help. We better head to the pier now, Herrscher of Sentience. Time to track those fat birds down. Where are our seats? Oh no, don't say me we have to stay. They're just up ahead. Hurry, let's go. Alvid! We don't have the voice right now. Hello, may I see your tickets? Alvid? Oh, hi, Miss Fu Hua and Herrscher of Sentience. Schicksal assigned me to work as a steward here. The island on the other side in the Academia City. And it was founded by Schicksal. They need somewhere to manage the road. Just a small island. Why is it so important? Academy City was one of the first areas to receive assistance after the Great Eruption, and the citizens and schools all wanted to resume educational activities as soon as possible. As it stands, not every city under reconstruction can have a school, and the teaching staff are also spread thin. So a city was established to bring all the schools together. It does remind me of some anime out there. Not a bad idea. Exactly. On the island ahead, all of the disparate teaching resources have been pulled together, and there are all kinds of classes offering intensive learning courses during the holidays. That sounds great. After we arrive, we should enroll you in a class for serious citizens where you can learn how to use electronic devices. If we have any free time, after catching up with Jingway and Dark Jingway, that may not be a bad idea. I was kidding, you know, but I mean, if you really want to learn, just ask. I can explain stuff to you as we go. I'm perfectly capable of figuring out things on my own. Thank you. That was good. Whatever. Just come to me if you are even stumbled by something. Oh no, it's very loud. The Ferris whistle let out a loud blast, and Fu Hua watches as the city outside the porthole receded further and further into the distance. The scenery before her wasn't particularly remarkable. After the Great Eruption, she witnessed many cities which has either been rebuilt or under the process of being reconstructed. No matter how many times she witnessed those situations, the enthusiasm of the people never failed to captivate her. It will still take a while before we reach Academy City. It seems unlikely that we will catch up with two Jingway anytime soon. She hears a faint sound of breathing beside her, then felt a weight on her shoulders as someone slumbered against her. You're going to catch a cold this way, Alvid? Alvid? Yes, what can I do for you? Would you please bring me a blanket? Of course, just a moment. Okay, that's it for part 1. Yeah. That's nice. Very chill and relaxing. I didn't have much time to do all the Honkai events. But yeah. I will try to catch up everything that I can catch up in this last 6 days. And then we will get new update. Looks like we will see in second part Ciora. And yeah. So thank you for staying for part 1 and see you part 2. I wish you a good day, night. And yeah, see you in part 2.